Hey y'all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and today I'm on another rock hunt on the western shore of Lake Michigan. A short little stretch of beach, probably less than a mile. Very popular for beach glass hunters, this little stretch of beach, so you might know it if you're from around this area. It's windy and really wavy again today, so we'll try to do the best we can with the sound. But with that said, let's get into it. So first couple steps down on the beach here, spotted this little guy. Don't know what it is exactly, but we will see. Sandy. It's like a little stromatoporoid. Kind of a dusty one. That's a good sign if we're finding that for the very first couple steps here. It's a little dirty, it's not very transparent, so we'll probably leave it. But that's a good sign. Alright, let's find some more. Well, let me tell you, this water is cold. Just found that out the hard way. It's kind of cool. Look at the salt with some iron stained quartz in there. Pretty cool. Oh, look at this guy. He's seen better days, but oh, he's still moving. I'm trying to put him over here in the weeds. Maybe he'll be back to life. Here you go, my man. Friend. Alright, let's go. Kind of looking in this patch, I see something right there. Not sure what it is. I gotta time this pretty correctly here. This water is really cold. Man, it's really fluctuating too. Alright, where is it? Oh, right there. Oh, this is another one of those pieces of kind of cherty with all that maybe, calcified fossil in there. I don't really see any other pockets, not too many, so that one will stay. Those are cool though, just to see that little quartzy pockets in there, little fossil pockets. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so a little handful here, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. This one just has a lot of crazy green on it. I'm guessing apidote, but that top green is kind of like a green quartz. Really cool. One nice stromat, good cover, nice and thick and solid. A really yellow piece of, I'm guessing maybe limonite stained or just granite, but just very yellow. Little piece of porphyry with some yellow in it. Pretty decent little size, a lot of yellow. It might shine up nice. And then this big quartzy bomb right here. It's got that skin on it like a cold water or like an agate would have. So I might cut right through the middle of that one and see what's actually in there. It looks like fossil, but might not be. We'll see though. Alright, let's find some more. So 3 little ones right here in one spot. We got this one here, which is just a basalt with some really cool green, probably apidote streaks in there. Nothing through the backside, so we're not going to keep that one. This one, which I'm guessing it's just differential weathering, but it's very green, and then all these pockets inside, you got basalt in there, so that's really cool. I may take that one home just because I've never really seen that before. And right next to that piece was this really crazy piece. It almost looks like it's growing on that basalt, but it could be differential weathering too. So I'm thinking this is just a porphyry, but I guess we're not 100% sure. Really cool though. So those two are coming along. Alright, let's find some more. Oh, right there's something. Looks like a
Probably a piece of like some banded shirt. Might be a little cold water agate in there. Solid though, really cool light blue color. That's pretty cool. I might shine that one up maybe. It's got some cool angles. Alright, anything else down here? Oh, what's that? That's a very brushed piece, or you know, a lot of quartz, basalt. That's cool. Very gritty though, so can't do much to that. Alright, let's keep going. Just spotted this one. I think what it is, you can see all the red and white and purple dots in there. Kind of a dark matrix. What I think it is just a really worn galaxy stone with some bigger inclusions. Awesome. Definitely taking that one. That one's gonna look awesome on the inside. Look at that. Alright, let's keep going. Just spotted something here, if I can get it between the legs. This right here. Oh, look at that. It's like almost all basalt. And then it's got this pocket of quartz in there. Or is it? Yeah, it's definitely in there. It's not growing on it. It's not any kind of zeolite or anything. That's really cool though. I wonder how deep that goes. I don't think we're going to take it, but that's really cool looking. Alright, let's keep going. A little handful here. Found this. I find a lot of this really dark brown and brownish yellow with quartz and stuff in there. I'm not sure what it is, if it's some kind of jasper, like a brown jasper or something. It's always really cool. It's always really waxy. That's why I think it's a jasper. Might take that one and shine it up. It might look cool. Then we got this guy, which just has some crazy swirls. All sorts of craziness going on in it. I'm thinking stromatoporoid. Maybe not, because right there it's got kind of fans in there. I don't know, but it's thick. It's not super pitty, so we're going to cut that in half and see what's in there for sure. It's probably going to be pretty awesome. And then we found this guy, which also may or may not be some cold water. It's just got some crazy stuff going on in it. This side, kind of like right there. Some fossil maybe right there, calcified. Just some patterns kind of in it. Not sure if it's cold water or if it's just a really big chunk of fossil and quartz, but we'll shine it up and see. Take all that skin off. Okay, onward. Just found this little guy. I'm not actually sure what this is. It feels like jasper. It looks like jasper. You can see that there's, I don't know, maybe basalt coming through. And then it's got these little, tiny little quartz or something pockets in it too. But I mean, you can look at it. It looks like jasper. But the matrix is like basalt, so I don't know what this is. Maybe it's just weathered weird, but I don't know. Pretty cool. I might take it just because it's really cool looking. Okay, let's find some more. Just trying to hug the edge here and then do some dry rocks on the way back. It's a cool little piece. Half red, I don't know. Might just be a Variolite or something. And then this big quartz bomb on the other side. Kind of cool, just cool colors. Hard to do anything with though. Okay, let's find some more. Alright, just found these two stromats. It's a pretty nice one. You can see some waves there, that's cool. It's really thick, perfect size. And I found this one, it's a little more sandstone-y. But really cool waves on there. Sometimes if you can get past that layer of sandstoniness, they shine up nice, but not sure on that one. It's pretty gritty. Really cool though. Pocket in there. Alright, let's find some more. Ooh, I've never found one of these. I think this is that rare Lake Michigan race car agate. It's a really good one too. That's going home with us. 3 more here. Nice little galaxy stone. A lot of different colors in there. Definitely a keeper. Very nice stromat. I love when they have that mudstone in there. It's such a cool contrast. Probably shine that up into one tower. That'll be perfect. And then I found another piece of that, whatever that is. Basalt with green. Yeah, so if you know what that is, let me know. But I definitely don't. If it's growing on there, in there, I don't know. I can't feel it really. It's kind of just smooth all the way around, so really cool though, contrast, like green and black. Onward. Another little handful from this little guy. Thinking that's a nice little cold water pocket going through there. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like jasper. I don't have much light here, so I can't really show you. It's very red and green. Really cool. I'm thinking cold water. And we got another little one that I'm also thinking. Just a tiny little piece, looks like Chalcedony. And it's got that pocket there. Kind of goes all the way through, comes out that side. So it looks like a nice little cold water. And we got this. I just like these red ones with these epidote stripes in them. I'm not going to keep that one. I just wanted to show you. It's just a really cool one. Really red and green. Really cool. Then we got this piece. Just a piece of chain coral. Can't really tell it's anything there. You kind of get the side view of the tubes there. Another little mouth. Then you can see on the top the chains. It's a cool one. Maybe a good one for acid. Try to get some of that rock out of there. I may keep that one. And then we got this one. I don't generally pick up or look at granite or anything like that, but this piece is just so crazy. Got purple and green and red all in a basalt matrix. Not sure if it's just granite or what it is. It's just really cool. Very rainbow colored. Alright, let's find some more. Finding a lot more than I thought I would here today. Right there. See it. There. Grab it. Go wet here. Ooh. That's cool. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice one. Nice dusky one again. Good thickness. Dark on the back. A lot of time you get some smoke quartz in there. It kind of looks like it. There'd be some cool patterns in that one. It's a cool little pocket. Alright, let's find some more like that. Maybe there's one right next to it. Oh, there's something waxy. Right there. That got wet. Oh, that might be a little, nothing. Maybe a little pocket in there, but I always look for that skin, but this is kind of not very waxy. Not as waxy as what the agate skin is like. Alright, let's keep looking. Just found this one. It's very pink. I don't have any sun, so you can't really tell, but it's definitely translucent. And you can kind of see some veins inside of there, so I don't know if maybe that's an LSA or that's some other sort of water line something. I don't know. Really cool. Really pink. It's got that limonite stain on there too, which you find on the LSAs a lot of times. So I think that might be one. Might just be some really light shadow banding right there. Really cool. That'd be awesome. Alright, let's find a couple more of those. Don't find many of these down here. It's a good one though. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so I did reach the end of my beach. I do have a handful here to show you. This is just a big chert nodule. Just to kind of show you the difference between the chert and like the stromats. So these are all stromats. You know, the chert definitely is not transparent. You can't see through it. It's solid. It's really waxy. So we're not keeping that anyways. I'm going to keep chert. And then once you get into the stromats, you know, if the sun was out, you'd be able to see the light kind of catch it in here, coming through from that one. The face of that one, you know, is definitely clear. That one's got kind of a skin on the back of it, so that was a sweet piece. And then we got just a normal little one like this. It's got the skin all on the outside, but the inside will have the layers in there. You can kind of start to see it right in there. Just all the different layers, just like another perfectly formed one. So we're gonna head back. I'm gonna walk the dry rocks now on the way back, and if I find anything, I will show you. Let's go. We got 3 here from the dry rocks. I'm gonna go get them wet. I haven't seen them wet yet, so I don't really know what they look like. I think they're all stromats though. They kind of just jump out at me in the dry rocks because my eyes are just kind of trained to look for them. But oh yeah, that definitely is one. Really wispy. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty sweet. That's like perfect to shave down the face. Get some of those layers in there. Yeah, that might be a free-form piece right there. That's kind of sweet. Then we got this guy. Oh, yeah, it's a stromat, but all those little dots in there that you see, those are all little algae. Little algae that got included with whatever that is in there. Nice little one. Good tumbler maybe. Probably not with those pits, but a good one. And then we got this guy, which might just be a really intricate banded chert. Kind of hard to tell. It's got a pocket in it all the way through it there. Yeah, I don't know. That one's tough. I'm thinking chert. There, you can kind of see the patterns in there. Wish I had some sun so I could see if you could see through these things, but I don't think I'm going to take that one. I think that one's going to stay. Alright, if I find anything else, we'll see it in a minute. Let's get that one in. That might be a syringe of Cora at the very end of the tubes, maybe. Yeah, you can kind of see the tubes. Yeah, they're included with stuff. So that may be, yeah, I think it is. I think that's a syringe of Cora fossil, tube coral. It's got maybe a little cold water pocket right there. That's cool. You can kind of see the tubes coming through. Maybe the bottom there. There you can see some more tubes. That's cool. Won't find much of that. Okay, let's go. An example of how this stuff jumps out at me. There's one right in the frame here. Can you see it? Right there. Kind of hard to tell, I guess, all the layers in the skin, but I'll grab it and get it wet. It's definitely a stromat. Looks like a nice one. Feels like a nice one. Alright. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Maybe a little cherty. You can definitely see some translucence in those bigger pockets on the bottom. So that's almost a perfect cutter again. Really good size. Alright, let's find a couple more and then we'll be back to the car. Last little handful here unless I find something really crazy on the way back. Alright, so this one I found. It's kind of gritty, so I'm not going to take it home, but just a really cool mudstone. I love that contrast. If it was a little more brown in between there, I might take it to cut, but that stony color doesn't shine up very well. Really cool though. Just cool to see that. And I got this little, possibly a little chert nodule. It looks like it might be a little translucent in some of the green and white there. It's Got a little bit of blue on the backside. I might tumble it just to see what shakes out. So we're gonna keep that one to tumble. Then we got this one. I guess that one didn't look as cool as I thought. It's hard to tell when they're dry with what material they're made out of here, but kind of cool. Just a brown and black and white, you know, I don't know, breccia or something, jaspery type of deal. This is really gritty though, so I'm thinking that's like, I don't know, maybe calcite or something, but still cool looking. And then we found a little piece of porphyritic Variolite. See a couple little pits in there and everything. Pretty small, so I'm not going to keep it, but still cool. All right, let's head around. Okay, so we did actually find another handful on the way back to the car. Actually, I had been looking for a stromatoporoid to make a freeform out of. I think it's definitely going to be this one right here. It's almost perfectly shaped. You just shape it down, form it. All those layers will come through. Sweet. And another little crazy looking stromat here, very orange. Maybe a little churty. Probably won't keep that one. Then we got this piece, which is pretty sweet. It's kind of hard to tell out here, but it's got at least 3 horn corals going through it. One right there, there, there. Another one there. Get a close up of that one later so you can see the actual horn coral little sections in there. We got a couple little pieces of beach glass. Nice little chunk of blue chert here, I think. I might just throw it in the tumbler, see how it comes out, see if those lines come out. And then we got this one, which I think because of those shapes right there is an actual stromatolite. You know, that's usually what those bands kind of look like in there, that wispy and peaks. So I think that's actually an actual stromatolite. Not 100% sure, but again, I hope. But we're keeping it. I'm thinking it is. And then we got a nice piece of Favicites. Kind of hard to tell here. You can see the cross sections a little bit there. But this is another one that I wanted to find a really good one to polish up. And that one will probably be it. So we are back to the car. You know the drill. I'm going to head home, clean everything up, and I'll show you all the cool stuff we got. All right, see you in a minute. There we go, so I'm back home. I got everything cleaned up. I got everything wet for you so you could take a look and be able to see a little better. I didn't find a ton, but we did find some cool stuff, so I'll go over it real quickly here. One cool thing we did find is 6 different fossils. So we got chain coral, honeycomb coral, syringopora, horn corals. Right there you can kind of see a full one, and then there's another full one going through that side. Really cool piece. We got some algae. I just thought this was a really good representation of what that algae looks like in these fossils. So you can see all the little dots. Those are algae fossils. And then what I'm thinking is stromatolite. I only think that because of those waves in there, kind of how they're shaped. It could be like, I don't know, I guess it could be like a sedimentary agate, but it feels waxier than that. It doesn't really feel gritty, so I'm thinking stromatolite. So yeah, so all those different fossils all in one hunt, so that was sweet. Then we got all these fossils as well, all the stromatoporoids. This was that really good, got some really nice angles on it, flat side, so I'm going to turn that one into a freeform piece. Just a nice thick cutter piece. Another one I might try to freeform just because the face of that is just really cool. If I can get some of those layers to come through, maybe just shave the face off, that'll look really cool. And we got one really good little tumbler. Those turn out really good in the tumbler. Then that flat-faced one, which I think I'll also make a standing stone out of just like that. And then we got that kind of dusky one that I'm gonna cut. So you saw all those. So cool amount of stromatoporoids. Then we got all of our random stuff. We got that kind of brown jaspery material. I'm not sure what it is. A lot of different materials in there, a lot of quartz, but I just like that face right there, so I'm going to make a standing stone out of that too, with that white streak down the middle. Then we got that really worn galaxy stone. You can kind of see all the dots throughout that whole thing, so I'll cut slabs out of that and show you what that looks like after. That'll look sweet, all those different little dots in there. Then another little galaxy stone, another nice little cutter, probably get some little slabs out of for earrings maybe. Then we got this piece, which I still don't know what it is. It just looks like very pitted jasper, and then there's just a couple little quartz pockets right there, so I really don't know. If you know, let me know. It's kind of cool. I might cut it just to see what's inside of it, but I'm thinking just basalt, but I could be wrong. Then we got that banded piece of chert. It was just a really cool big piece. Right there's got some bands. I thought I might just maybe throw it in the tumbler, see if I can get a cool little shape out of this. Then we got that really green piece, all that epidot in there, and then some translucent green on the top, so I'm not sure what that is, but really cool little piece, maybe for the tumbler. Then we got another piece of blue, solid piece of blue chert for the tumbler. Actually, it might not be chert, it might be like a smoky quartz. It does let some light through, but not sure. We'll tumble it. And then we got the first of those that mystery green growing on the basalt. So that one you can kind of tell it's definitely on there, or maybe the basalt got weathered out, but that's the first of the three. Then there's this one, which again, just crazy patterns, eyes on there, like stripes. You can see that it was layered, so I don't know what that is. If somebody knows, please leave it in the comments. And then I actually did get one more piece, and this one's even crazier. It actually looks like botryoidal like growths on there, but I don't know if it is or not, or if it's just differential weathering, but really cool. They're really green and black. Just can't believe I found 3 of them all in one time, but all right. So then we got the possible cold water agate stuff. This was a really big, very cherty piece, but then I saw maybe that right there, those couple layers right there might be some cold water just in the top of that, so I might cut it. It's good cut size. This guy, which I really don't know if this is just fossil or, but I mean, look at that. It's like a pocket in there. I don't know if that's algae bunched up or what, but I'm gonna cut right through it, I think. See what's in the middle. Be a perfect cutter to see. It might just be a huge quartz bomb, but we'll see. Then we got this one. It's very wispy, might just be fossil in there. Like usually when it's that blue, or you know, that kind of smoky quartz color, it's usually just fossil. But this one just had all that on the top there too, maybe some patterning, so figured I would cut that one too, just to see what's in there. Might get a cool cross section out of that. Then we got, let me get this one wet again, what I think is a Lake Superior agate. I mean, now you can see those bands in there, but they're not shadow bands, they don't disappear. So I'm thinking it's just bands underneath one little layer of chalcedony maybe, because you can't see the bands even through the back, but once you get up to the front, you can see that it's clearly banded. So I think it's definitely a Lake Superior agate, but I'm gonna have to shave a little of this off and get to those bands to see what's going on in there. But a really cool one, don't find too many of these. Then we got this little guy, which I'm thinking that's just a little band of cold water all the way through there. Just a cool little piece, nice red and green and yellow. And then the last little guy, this little guy, pocket kind of starts there, and you can kind of see it coming through the side there a bit, and then right through the other side. So I'm thinking that one's definitely a cold water, but I guess not 100% sure, but probably. Yeah, so that's a decent haul for what I thought we were gonna get today. Again, if anybody knows what any of these mystery ones are, then please let me know, because even if it's just a differential weathering situation going on with basalt and whatever this green rock is, then let me know. Otherwise, if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some pictures at the end of some close-ups of this stuff. And until next time, thanks again for watching.